Today, our Firebirds will be facing off against Davis and Elkins. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Firebird Stadium as we get ready for Lacrosse. It is Davis and Elkins Senators coming in, taking on the UDC Firebirds. UDC at 2-3 in the season. Davis and Elkins 0-2. Last time out, UDC a tough 15-8 loss to Wilmington on Saturday. Third meeting ever between these two squads, these schools. UDC has taken the previous two meetings, so 2-0 all time, including a 16-12 last year. Start with the visiting Senators from Davis and Elkins, West Virginia. In goal, number 31, David Thorne Jr., the goaltender. Also, number 24 on the D line is Tyson Allen, a sophomore. Number 12, Jacob Makarenko, a freshman defenseman. And number 2, Gabriel Rager, a freshman as well, starting on the D poles. Their face-off man is Kyle Durick, who is off to a fast start this season. They will also have the midfield, number 15, Matthew Dick, a senior, followed by Aiden O'Dwyer, number 9, another midi, and George Safarnis, a sophomore, number 25. Up front, number 22, Nolan Morrison, the sophomore. Trevor Kennedy, also up front, number 10, a sophomore. And Tyler Koladaka, who has had 8 points so far, the team's leader in points, sophomore, who's got 5 goals and 3 assists. For UDC today, up front, it will be Eric Bacco, the junior, along with Joey Cody and Turner Allison, once again playing attack. Kyle Druin, along with Jeffrey Vo and Maxwell Hansberry, the starting middies today. The D-poles, Gerald Futrell, along with Jared Adolph, the senior, and Jose Leon. And in goal, once again, Number 5, Matt Miller, making his 6th start of the season, 2-3, the freshman from Smyrna, Georgia. We're getting ready to get underway for UDC. The face-off man today, number 8, is Arthur Pornawat. And he's taking on Cal Durick, who gets the first clean face-off against Arthur. And a quick pass and a shot, and that's going to be wide and out of play. But it will stay with Davis and Elkins, the Senators, with the first possession. So Davis and Elkins getting some fresh lines out there. 22, Nolan Morrison. Moving the rock to Trevor Kennedy. Gets it over to Dick. And he's going to swing it back to Safarnis. There's a pass across that goes to nowhere. That's going to be a turnover. So UDC able to get a little bit of a break there on the first possession of the game. Sam reset the shot clock. With the shot clock reset after the turnover. UDC trying to get the clear here. Matt Miller going to give it over here to Joey Cody. Cody's going to get it across midfield, no problem. So UDC with their first touch, an opportunity here on offense. Janier Reby out there right now. May or may not see Xander Torres today. Team's leading goal scorer was injured in the last game, played through a lot of things. See if he gets out there. Here comes Kyle Druin behind the goal, gets it back to Hansberry. Eric Bacco now going to try it from the left side. Bacco goes to the right, down the right side alley. He's going to fire a shot, and that's going to be wide and blocked, but picked up for the moment by Cody, but now he loses it. Cody's still fighting for it over there in the corner with Holstein, and we've got a whistle that's going to stay with UDC. They want a new shot clock as the possessions did change, and UDC gets it back. So the restart. Cody brings it in. Now Cody again from behind the goal, trying to go the wraparound, shoots it, misses. Vos scoops it up. So Jeffrey Vos stepping it back. Just 20 seconds into this new shot clock. Vo looking for options. He's defended by Allen, and there's a shot from Vo, and that's a goal in the near side post as he beats Thorne. So Vo gets UDC the early 1-0 lead. 12:48 left here in the first quarter. UDC with a quick goal from Vo. So Arthur Pornawat back in the face-off circle with UDC, 56.8% of the season before the first one today. Kyle Durick, who is the face-off man, kind of has that Connor Farrell look from Long Island U and now of Chrome fame of the PLL in the face-off circle. He is 11 for 11 on the season. See if Pornawat can get a win against him. Pornawat with a good scoop, but he can't get it up the loose ball. But the grounder is taken by Durick, who's headed with a head of steam right at the crease. Takes a shot at a goal. So Durick, his 3rd goal of the young season, gets Davis and Elkins on the board, even at 1 apiece. So what a clean face-off win necessarily, but a win of the possession nonetheless. And Durick able to take it to the goal. So a quick answer from Davis and Elkins some 14 seconds after UDC scored. So Pornawat again against Durick. Pornawat with a clean face-off win. Flips it ahead to Turner Allison. Allison with a head of steam, and he's got a goal. Turner Allison. With his 8th goal this season. So Allison gets UDC on the board to answer to make it 2-1. Just 11 seconds after Davis and Elkins had tied it up. So a quick start to this game. Of course, these two teams played a 16-12 game a year ago. Again, this time it's Mac Hidalgo for UDC. And he's able to win it initially against McBee. Still loose, though, and then picked up by Jose Leon. So UDC able to get possession. Leon running with it. Trying to get some space. He's going to clear it out. He's going to swing it back to goalie Matt Miller. So UDC now has got 10 seconds to get the clear. Carson Gregory, the freshman, throws a dangerous pass that's broken up. And it's tipped away in UDC last touch. So a turnover from UDC on the clear. That was not ideal. I don't know why you're going backwards with that, but that's what happened there. Is they do like to have Miller handle a lot of clears. Here comes an opportunity in front of the goal, and it increased, and that's going to be a goal if they count it. Or no, they're going to say yes, goal. I was going to wait to see if they was going to call a crease violation, but no, instead an answer goal just like that. I think that was appeared to be number 9, Aiden O'Dwyer. We're going to go ahead for scoring sake to give it to O'Dwyer for Davis and Elkins. And he's getting the congratulations. So at 11:39 here in the first, a 2-2 game. Real fast start to this one. Hidalgo, he'll try to go against Kyle Durek. Hidalgo gets pushed over as Durek can't get the grounder right away. It's knocked away, then picked up by the LSM over there, Michael Holstein. Knocked away from him, now picked up by Hidalgo. So what a crazy change there. Carson Gregory for UDC. The LSM is going to bring it in. Flips it back to Jacob Saunders. Saunders waiting for Druin to get in there as Carson Gregory's going to run out, and Hansberry's going to take his spot. So Kyle Druin trying the right side here. Flips it over to Jeffrey Vo, who had the first goal of the game. We're just 4 minutes in, and it's a 2-2 ball game between UDC and Davis and Elkins. The ECC GMAC Challenge. Kyle Druin from the point. He's going to try that left alley. He's in a hurry. He's going to fire a shot, and it's going to be wide of the goal, but closest to the ball was Cody. So Joey Cody will bring it in. Still 43 seconds left on the shot clock. Hansberry's got the touch over to Saunders. Saunders being defended by Rager. Rager sent it to the left. Saunders flips it over to Cody. Back over to Turner Allison. Quickly after Druin is going to shoot it, and he's going to have his shot blocked, and it's going to be way wide. Cody, though, closest to the ball for UDC with 26 to go on the shot clock. 2 shots that have gone wide of the goal so far. Here comes Cody trying to bully his way in there. Turner Allison's going to get one on goal. That's also wide. But UDC continues with the possession as Jeffrey Vo was there. Just 17 left on this shot clock. Need to get one on goal or in the goal, better yet. Here comes Allison. Quick pass. Druin gets it knocked away. Picked up by Davis and Elkins. So possession is still being contested for Davis and Elkins. And Rager picks it up and throws it away. That's taken by Allison. And they're going to call a trip on Allison, or push. Whatever you want to call it, is a penalty on Allison. Holstein was taken out. Ball quickly cleared across. Serfanis gets it into Morrison on the left side. Morrison and Kennedy. Koladka usually out there. Koladka, excuse me, number 11. He gets it back to Dick, who will get it out to Durek, who is not just a face-off man. He'll come out there and play, as you see right now. Big kid. And has 3 goals in the season, including 1 here today. It's a quick ball movement. Koladaka with a quick pass, but it's not caught cleanly by Kennedy, and it's loose. Being fought for by UDC. Adolph gets the grounder for UDC. And now Jose Leon, a little bit of trouble. He gets it over to Segura. Segura looking for options, throws it across to Leon. Leon's got to hurry. He's only got 9 left. Been a little too casual again with it on these clears. He's only got 4. He's got 3. He's got to throw it. The clock in the head's not working. So a turnover by UDC, failed to clear. Serfanis gets it in. Koladka back to Durek. Swings it over to Serfanis. Morrison with a quick touch. He gets it back. Now here's Morrison with a quick pass across. Kolodka trying to make something happen. Over to Morrison. Still plenty of time on the clock here for the Senators. Shot off the post by Kennedy. So new clock coming up for Davis and Elkins. 2-2 game. 7:27 left in the first. Cloudy day, no rain. Field is in tough shape, but Davis and Elkins has actually played on grass this year with their game at Chowan. So here comes Morrison with an attack to the shot, and he's going to be high and wide. But closest to the ball was Kennedy. Stays with the Senators. Trevor Kennedy. Excuse me, that's Kolodka. Steal by Leon. And he's in a hurry. He's going to get it in for UDC. Gets over to Cody. Cody being defended by Rager. Takes it behind to the X position. Slips, gets his feet back, changes direction. Back here to the near side, flips it out to Saunders. Saunders waiting for Leon, Baco waiting for Leon to get back so he can get an offense. So he gets the ball. Here comes Eric Baco with a little head of steam coming down the left alley with a shot and a goal from Baco, from Turner Allison. So Baco's 7th of the year, makes it 3-2 Firebirds. 6:11 left in the first as we continue to exchange goals here at Firebird Stadium. Durek again in the face-off circle with, this time it's Hidalgo. He just bullies Hidalgo. Picks it up. No, Hidalgo does a good job to fight for it. Good job by Hidalgo, and they get the penalty on Durek. So possession for UDC as Baco says, I'll take it. He comes over to play it. Refs for the whistles. There goes Baco. Into Cody. He's going to take it behind the goal. He's got Baco out there along with Jeffrey Vo. Changes directions. Quick pass to Vo up front. Blocked. Great save there from Thorne. Big save from David Thorne. Now the clear. Oh, a miss, but then a pickup. Now it's loose. Gregory knocks it ahead for UDC. Turner Allison's got it. He flips it over his shoulder to Vo. So UDC with the ball, and now we got a penalty coming up on I think it's on Carson Gregory. It is. Carson Gregory's going to go in the box. So it's going to be a man-up opportunity here for Davis and Elkins with Bryce McBee on the ground. He's up now. He's walking off the court. / 1 minute for Gregory. 5:12 left here in the first. So opportunity for Davis and Elkins to go a man up for the next minute. Matthew Dick will restart it on the whistle. Trevor Kennedy, Morrison also. Derek down there. Here's Derek. He's going to swing it over quickly to Aiden Dwyer. Back to Dick. Morrison standing in front of the crease. Moves it quickly to Dwyer. Back to Morrison. Morrison swings it. There's going to be a shot for the point, and that's going to be saved by Miller. Big shot from Kennedy, but Miller was ready for it. The freshman, Matt Miller, the big save. He gets it to Jaron Adolph. This has been tricky for UDC, these clears. This time they get Segura back there, the short stick. I don't know why he doesn't just try to take it. He's looking for options. He gets Turner Allison. Nice pass. Allison's got about 4 seconds to get the clear. He does. Allison gets it in time. Down to Aribi. Aribi behind the goal. Flips it out to Xander Torres in the game for the first time. So we are seeing Xander Torres, team's leading scorer, 14 goals. First action today, has that wrap on the left knee. Sustained that injury against Wilmington. Here comes Eric Bacco down the left alley. He's going to shoot from out there, and he bounces it in for a goal. Just as we got back to even strength, about 30 seconds into, Bacco has his second straight goal. Bacco now 9 on the year. It's a 4-2 UDC lead now with 3:56 in this first. So the first time either one of these teams has scored back-to-back goals. Carson Gregory, number 55 for UDC here on the wing. McElbongo in the face-off circle. Or excuse me, Pornemont. Pornemont with a clean win over McBee. He's going to go straight ahead, but he loses the ball. It's going to be flipped around a little bit. And the ground ball picked up by Holstein. So Holstein with the pickup. Ball still loose. And knocking it ahead is Davis and Elkins. They're able to get possession. Here's Morrison from the side. He shoots wide. So Morrison goes wide with his shot. But it's going to stay with the Senators with 60 left on the shot clock. Dick gets it out to Durick. Jarrett quickly moves it over to Aiden O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer throws it high and away. Loose ball. Going to be tracked down by Nolan Morrison, though. Gets it back to Tyler Kalatka. Kalatka with a pass right in the middle, but knocked away by UDC, and that was Xavier Harris. But then they're going to get a penalty on UDC. So brand new clock here for Davis and Elkins with 2:37 to go in the first quarter. Aiden O'Dwyer. Over to the Dick, back to Durick. There's Morrison trying the left side. He's going to get to his left arm, and he's going to get the shot off the post. So Miller dodges the bullet there. Aribi running at it, and it's going to get picked up, though, by Dick. Here's a pass across wide and a turnover by Davis and Elkins. A couple unforced turnovers here from the Senators in this first quarter have been beneficial for UDC on defense. So Turner Allison after the whistle. It's 1:47 to go in the first. It's a 4-2 UDC lead. Turner's got it. Coach Colbert Young gets it to Turner from the sideline. Takes it down the near side. Here's Turner into the right alley, pops it over to Vo behind the goal. He moves it to Druin. Kyle Druin, the freshman, throws it out to Xander Torres, who's in the game again. So this is a good sign to see Xander Torres out there with that gimpy left knee. Moving it over to Turner Allison, who's going to try it for the point. Allison heads down the right side. Was trying to pass it, I think, to Vo, and it was, yeah, that's what they're calling it. Wasn't a shot. And either way, it's a turnover. 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. Davis and Elkins with another possession here. But there's an errant pass that's picked up by Turner Allison. Quickly gets it to Druin. Druin's going to get it to Xander Torres. Torres up the left side, sees two sticks, poles coming on. He pulls it back. Gets over to Hansberry. UDC resets, 45 to go in the quarter. They keep it for the last shot if they want. This could be the last possession of the quarter. Shot clock well ahead of the game, well behind the game clock. Oh, there's a big shot from Allison that either hit the post or the stick. Goalie David Thorne. Thorne's a big guy, luckily, or that could have gone through him. Here comes Druin trying to wrap around, but good defense there by Davis and Elkins. Pulls, uses the ref as a screen, gets it over to Torres. Torres trying to get to his left hand, but good double team there from the Senators defense. But a good pass to Allison, who gets a shot off, but there's only 3 left on the quarter. Clock's moving. The refs wanted to stop. There's a shot from Allison and saved as the horn blows. So David Thorne comes up big, and that's how we're going to end it at the end of one. UDC on top by the score of 4-2. Getting ready for the start of the second. UDC switched going right to left in the white. The Senators from Davis and Elkins in the black, and the red go left to right. Arthur Portawat with another face-off win. Quickly gets into Turner Allison. Quick to Cote, who puts it off the crossbar. And there's a shot for the long stick. Jaron Adolph with the score. Oh, he's love it with a pole score as Adolph from way downtown gets his first goal of the season. Everybody likes it when the long sticks get in the offense, and Adolph from way downtown off the deflection gives UDC a 5-2 lead, their largest, third straight goal for UDC, as well as they were on a bit of a run here since the last quarter when Baco had gone back-to-back goals. So Cote's shot off the crossbar, and then the rebound knocked in by Adolph on the skip shot. Oh, Portawat gets taken down by the turf monster. Here comes the big fella. Derek is a beast. Quickly gets it in there, and that's saved by Miller. What a great job by Miller. From point-blank range, that shot, boy, players are falling everywhere. The field is a little messy, but Portawat gets it ahead, throws it up to Turner Allison. Turner Allison got a little bit of space if he wants it. He winds up, and there's a goal from Turner. Turner's second of the game. Boy, he really got to wind up on that one. UDC trying to open the floodgates here in this early part of the second now. A 6-2 edge. So Turner Allison pair of goals, also has at least one assist that we counted. So 14:21 left here in the second. Turner, his second goal. Now Mac Hidalgo is in there. Josh Shigera coming into the game, number 12 on the near side wing. Far side wing is Futrell with the long stick, and Mac Hidalgo in there against the big guy, Kyle Durek, who came into the game unbeaten in the face-off circle, but he has had a few losses here today. There's Durek, though. There's a clean win. Gets it back to Dick. Dick now going to get settled here on the right side as line change coming in. Davis and Elkins trying to stop a little 4-goal run. It was a 2-2 game, and UDC scored the last 4 goals. Here now, 6-2 game. Just a couple minutes into the second quarter. Make that 1 minute in the second quarter. There's another slip and fall, and there Segura picks up a clean grounder. So here comes Segura on the near side. He's going to get checked Going to try to tightrope it, and he does. So Segura's able to get it in for UDC. Comes down the left side. And Segura gets it back to Xander Torres. Cote with it. Turner Allison from the top. Turner Allison going to try the left side. Turner going to that left hand that's so good. He's a little wide with his shot, so that's not on goal. So 51 on the shot clock. It'll be a restart from behind the goal from Jonathan Boyd, who's in. Gets it out to Joey Cote, the freshman. Freshman coming up the left side here around the front. He gets a quick flip over to Xander Torres. Torres looking for the wraparound shot, and he scores! Xander Torres was a game-time decision, and he has his 15th goal of the season. Now we got a timeout from Davis and Elkins trying to stop the bleeding here, as it's 5 straight UDC goals to make it 7-2. UDC on a run here after the 2-all game. They've got 5 straight in the net. And we are not even full 2 minutes into the second quarter. So a minute 58 to be exact have gone down in the second quarter. UDC scored 4 goals in this quarter. 11:39 left in the first. This was a 2-2 game after a Dwyer goal for Davis and Elkins. They went about 5+ minutes. Then Eric Bacco scored twice in about 2.5 minutes. And then start the second quarter, it was Adolph, Allison, and now Torres to make it 7-2 with 13:02 left here until the end of the first half, and a 7-2 UDC lead. All right, so Matt Kildago back in the face-off circle against Kyle Durick, who has been really good so far for Davis and Elkins. So one thing they have been excellent at here so far, although they haven't obviously cashed in with it. On the wings, we've got Carson Gregory for UDC, and on the other wing it is Turner Allison, who you just saw with that wind-up goal a little while ago. Hidalgo does a good job to spin it out, kicks the ball. It's anybody's ball who's going to come up with it, and it looks like it's going to be Davis and Elkins and Morrison. Noel Morrison's going to throw it back, and it's going to be high and wide. Ball's going to stay in because the grass here. Now these two players, of course, can't go over. And it's out of bounds. That was last touched by Davis and Elkins. So UDC ball as it finally trickles out of bounds. Carson Gregory going to get it started. Quickly to Turner Allison. Turner looking around as he gets it into Druin. Behind the goal, Jonathan Boyd down there. Gets it over to Jeffrey Vo. Vo coming from around the goal. Cuts, falls down, gets back up. They're going to get a penalty on that play. It's going to go against Rager eventually once possession changes. But till then, UDC keeping the possession. Druin almost loses it. Has switched hands. Goes back to Turner Allison. Flips it over to Jacob Saunders. Saunders trying to get the strong arm. He does, and that's a save, but we're going to get a whistle. So Thorne makes the save, and now it is a penalty coming up on Rager. So Gabriel Rager goes in. UDC a chance to man up. 11:58 to go in the first half. Get a slash. It's a slash 1 minute penalty coming up, so we'll go to about 10:58. Boyd moves it over to Druin. Back over to Hansberry and the Boyd. Back to Hansberry. Swings it over to Cote. Aribi. Here's Cote. Quickly moving it. Hansberry, there's a shot, or Boyd rather, shot that's blocked. And new clock, but it's picked up by Davis and Elkins. So Davis and Elkins has a chance to kill some of this clock as Marenko is bringing it up here the near side with a clear. Marenko stutter steps, gets it across, and the penalty's only got about, 25 seconds left now until full strength. So UDC unable to get anything out of the man advantage. Now possession here for Davis and Elkins. Just 6 left on the penalty, and we're about to get to even strength. As now we are back to even strength. So Davis and Elkins able to kill the penalty. And they got 40 left in this clock. Down 7-2. Here's a pass out to Dick, who steps back, gets it over to Morrison. Here's a move and a show. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Boyd. Or Bacco, rather. Bacco got his helmet high, and that's going to be, that's another tough play. Another penalty on UDC coming. Oh, man. Bacco and I think Xavier Harris are both going to the box. And it's still a possession, but a save by Miller, and now things get interesting because UDC's about to go 2 men down. Wow. So Harris, it should be Bacco going in. Yeah, it is Bacco. He's slow to get off the field. So we get this whole thing sorted out, but it's going to be 20 Xavier Harris, the initial penalty with a slash, 1 minute. And Eric Bacco also, excuse me, Harris had the second penalty. Was to push on Bacco. Harris has got 1 minute. Not sure the time of Bacco. There's an immediate goal from Davis and Elkins on the 5-on-2. Excuse me, the 6-on-4. And they get the goal. Number 22. That releases Harris at least. So Harris is out. And somebody else is, they're going to send in Segura to get a short stick out there. But that goal by Morrison ended the 5-0 run for UDC. So Morrison goal, 10:08. Makes it a 7-3 game. Morrison 22 with the goal and the win for Hidalgo, but he gets his shot blocked before it can ever reach. UDC's back to even strength now. They got everybody back on the field. So here goes Cote, who gets slashed, but they say play on. Wow, that was wild. Good defense from Davis and Elkins. Dick bringing it in, right side. So 7-3 game now. So we come to 9:35 left here in the second quarter of play, and the ball's lost from Davis and Elkins. Picked back up. Pushed away there by Futrell. Futrell did a good job to wane off the offensive player, Trevor Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get in front of the goal, can't do it. It's a good defense from Futrell again. Here's Leon on Morrison. Dick trying to get to the strong hand, couldn't get there. Here comes Morrison. Leon guarding him, gets by Leon with a shot and a goal. So Morrison with 2 straight goals now make it a 2-goal game, 7-5. Davis and Elkins on a little offensive run here in the second quarter. So after that timeout, Davis and Elkins got their act together. Of course, the 2-man advantage helped spark that, and now an even strength goal. So Arthur Pornawat into face-off circle against Bryce McBee. Pornawat against McBee. Pornawat able to win it for a minute, and he picks it back up. No, gets it knocked away by McBee. It's still being contested. Can anybody get it up out of that mud? Yes, it is Pornawat, and he gets knocked out again. The ball is out. He lost their stick and picked up by Adolph. So Adolph gets it back to Leon. This is where it gets tricky sometimes for UDC. Now they've got 10 down on the clock. They got to hurry. Gregory is either going to have to take it up or throw it across. He's only got 3 seconds to do it, and he gets it across to Futrell, who quickly flips it up to Xander Torres. So nicely done there by UDC. We got a timeout, Coach Colbert. With 8:25 to go here in the first half and 55 on a shot clock. So we'll take a brief timeout as UDC does. Coming up after the timeout, UDC possession, 8:25 to go here in the first. They lead by the score of 7-4. Cote moves it back to Baco. Again, 40 seconds on the shot clock, so Baco with the possession here at the top. Baco's going to try the left side alley. He gets stopped there, gets over to Turner Allison. Quick pass, a nice move by Boyd, but he's weighed off. And now a nice pass in front to Cote with a goal. His 12th. Joey Cote. So that's 12 goals for Cody. UDC also was a man up there. They just lose the ball after the possession. Davis and Elkins trying to kill off another penalty. Knocked over. Oh, Aribi picks it up. Aribi going with a full head of steam is going to get a shot off and a goal. Daniel Aribi makes it 9-4 with 7:23 to go. So UDC gets that man advantage goal. It gets the lead back to 5. So imagine the largest lead. Porter-Watt again in the face-off circle against McBee. It's going to pop out and picked up by Torres for UDC. Torres, again, was a game-time decision, has a goal in the game. He's going to try the left side, flips it over quickly, and oh, another shot. Aribi's trying to get another one in there, but this time a little wild. It was Aribi's first goal, by the way, of the season. UDC with it. Saunders has it. Saunders tries the middle. Over to Xander Torres. Back to Saunders, who's going to wind up. He gets a shot up and it skips in. Jacob Saunders, 9th goal of the year. Opens up UDC's largest lead of the game, 10-4, a 6-goal advantage. Porter-Watt back out there for UDC, and Kyle Durick as they're moving the face-off circle further and further away from the middle of the field as it gets a little worse. Another win for Porter-Watt. Porter-Watt says, clear out, I got this. From behind him, he gets it back to Baco. Baco gets a clear. Baco with a full head of steam. He's going to pull out to the left a little bit, settle as Kyle Druin gets in there. He throws it over to X to Jeffrey Vo. Excuse me, that's Cote. And then it's over out to Hansberry, now to Druin. Druin's going to try the left side. Now he's going to be held off there. Here comes Hansberry with a shot, but that's saved by Thorne. And he quickly gets it ahead, but a little too far. And that's picked up momentarily by Futrell. Futrell gets it back. He's going to flip it back to Carson Gregory. Gregory up to Druin. So the shorty's going to take it across. 5:48 to go here in this first half. Aribi, who has a goal. Daniel Aribi, the Silver Spring Maryland native from Springbrook. It's an exposition. He's going to come here on the near side. Flips it out, but wild pass. It's going to go across half field, and that's going to be touched by UDC and over and back, and that's going to be a Davidson Elkins ball. So 5:22 left here in the first. Davidson Elkins trying to make something happen. There's Morrison with a quick pass, and there's a shot that is knocked away. Good defense from UDC on the back end there. As Kolodka couldn't get the shot off, but it'll stay with the Senators. They still got 70 on the clock. Harris has it. Xavier Harris gets it knocked away by Morrison. Harris picks it back up, flips it ahead to Gregory, but it's taken away by O'Dwyer. Quickly coming the other direction, and a shot and a goal from point-blank range is going to be Kennedy. So that stops the run for UDC. That was a little 3-0 run. It's a 10-5 game with 4:34 left. It's Kennedy. Gets the goal for Davis and Elkins. Macaldago back out for UDC for the face-off against Kyle Durick. 4:34 left in the half. Now they're going to try the near side of the field off the circle. Looking for some unused turf. Legal procedure on Hidalgo. So Durick, the big guy, is going to get it into play to Matthew Dick, who flips it over here to Trevor Kennedy. Kolodka going to run it behind to the X. Flip it out to Morrison. Morrison's got a couple goals. Matthew Dick being weighted off by Adolph. Here's Morrison. Excuse me, make that Serfanis. That's knocked away. Wow, shot from the ground. We're going to get a penalty on UDC. This player was down on the ground. Let's see what the call is here. Who the guilty party is. They going to be on Turner, Allison, perhaps? No, it's not Turner. They get the slash for 1 minute on Futrell. So Gerald Futrell with the slash, 3:48. So a man-up opportunity here for Davis and Elkins. Dwyer moves the ball quickly. Oh, the ball's on the ground, but picked back up. And here's a shot and a goal. Wow, that was quick from O'Dwyer. Aiden O'Dwyer fell down, got up, scored. I don't know if this is, they said whether or not that was going to be a releasable penalty or not. And I believe it is. Yeah, it is releasable. They would have said not releasable. So O'Dwyer for the second time today on the board. He cut it to 4 goals with 3:33 left in the first half. Mac Hidalgo against Durick. Back to even strength now. Ball's loosed and picked up by Matthew Dick. So another face-off win for Davis and Elkins. They got on a little run right now with possession to try to chip that away at this UDC lead. behind. Here's a shot that's going to be way high from Tyler Kolodka, but it stays with Davis and Elkins. Bringing it in. Out of bounds is Sarfanis. Sarfanis from the X. He's got Xander Torres, a shorty on him. Can't exploit it, though. Quickly whips it out, though, Dwyer. Quick ball movement. Back to Sarfanis. Moving it to McBee. McBee gets it over to Kolodka. Kolodka being defended by Gregory. Just 15 on the clock. Dwyer drops it. Or Dick drops it and picked back up by Kolodka. Quick opportunity in front of the goal, but a big hit from Jose Leona. Just 4 left on the clock. That clock's going to run out, and UDC is going to have possession before the shot clock violation. So quickly ahead. Futrell can't get it, but it is now picked up. And, taken down is Aribi. We got a little bit of separation here. We're going to get flags everywhere as the players have to be separated. Dolph took exception to that hit and might get UDC on some extracurricular after the fact, after the initial penalty from Davis and Elkins. So we'll see what the end result of this is. So on the ground right now is a Davis and Elkins player. I think that's Nolan Morrison. And somebody was going to go to the box for Davis and Elkins, and now UDC is probably going to have a player going to the box as well once we get all this sorted out. With 1:55 to go here in the first half, 10-6 game. All right, referees heading over to the table to let us know how this penalty is going to be sorted out. The initial penalty was on Davis and Elkins, and then there an ejection for Davis and Elkins, number 20, Michael Holstein, for fighting. For the initial penalty, and then for fighting, Holstein's out. See if there's an ejection on the UDC side as well next. So Holstein done for the day. Is their LSM and a D-pole. 24 White also out, so that is Jaron Adolph, who retaliated. He has also been ejected. So a goal today and an ejection. There's also something waiting for the other part of that penalty. There's apparently some more to this. Players have to leave the field in addition to the penalties because they've been ejected, so they need to be escorted off. So again, Michael Holstein and Jaron Adolph, 2 long sticks for each team out. So imagine that means more Carson Gregory for UDC and more Xavier Harris as well. So try to get all this sorted out. Two coaches getting together and making sure this doesn't escalate anymore. I don't know if there was a penalty on top of that. That's just 2 ejections, and we're all at even strength. Trying to count the numbers here. So that'll slow the game down a little bit. So Jared Adolph gets his first goal and an ejection. So he's headed off the field. There's nobody in the box at the moment for either team, but we're waiting to see. Looks like Aribi is going to be the box for UDC. And 10. I got 10 in there for Davis and Elkins, it appears. So Trevor Kennedy. So we're at even strength. Well, no, UDC is a man up. Correction. UDC is a man up at this moment. For a push for 30 seconds. That was part of the player that was ejected. There's a shot from Cote that is eaten up by Thorne. So David Thorne with a nice save. So his 30-second penalty, and now everybody trying to get back to even here. So Kyle Cummings in as a long stick now for UDC with Adolph out. Here's Cummings trying to slow down Durek. Oh, and a great pass ahead from Durek to Kalatka with the easy goal. So Davis and Elkins now has cut this lead to just 3 for UDC with 1:14 to go in the first. Well, that was an excellent pass from the face-off man in midi, Kyle Durek. Good recognition to get Tavor Kalatka ahead for the goal. So Portawat against Durek in the face-off circle. 1:14 to go in the first. Wow, both face-off guys on the ground. Carson Gregory flips it back, and it's being fought for. Gregory's able to get it, and what do we have? White ball, yes. So Carson Gregory. Nice job beating the grounder there. So Carson will bring it ahead. Carson's got some space. He's going to stop. We got a timeout. Coach Colbert with 1:04 to go and 74 on the clock, so UDC will not have to shoot it. Of course, they'll want to shoot it, but they don't have to shoot it. It's a quick timeout after all that penalty stuff. We're back to even strength, and get a UDC 10-7 lead with 1:04 left in the half. So out of the timeout, UDC will send out Turner Allison, along with Xander Torres, Kyle Drew, and Jacob Saunders, Eric Bacco. Maxwell Hansberry as well. See, Torres is going to go to the sideline. So it's Hansberry, Bacco, Saunders, Drew, and Allison. UDC's still a man short, actually. They've Aribi is in the box still. So UDC is still down a man. So it's still 5-on-5 on this end. Both teams are without offensive and defensive players at this point. So those penalties are being served out. So here comes Hansberry. Those penalties off the ejection. So great pass from Bacco to Drew, and he couldn't pick it up. But there's Hansberry with the rebound and goal for his second of the season. And first of the day to put it back to a 4-goal UDC lead with 41 seconds left in the half. So Hansberry on the board for the first time. today, and UDC back to a 4-goal advantage with 41 left in the half. Cal Durick in the face-off circle against Mac Hidalgo for UDC. Hidalgo able to get it over to Carson Gregory, who flips up the grounder cleanly to himself. Gets it ahead to Turner Allison. Turner Allison taking it on the left side. Get over to Kyle Druin in the X position. Just 25 seconds left now in this first half. Here comes Druin. Quick pass out for the Torres. Oh, he can't connect. He was by himself on the doorstep for a second there. He's got 14 left. Here comes Torres. Quick fake pass. Then a shot that's low and saved by Thorne with the foot. Well done by Thorne. That probably should do it for the half as he just whips it ahead. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 and 1. And that is the half. And boy, it could have ended just in the nick of time as there was a good opportunity there for Kennedy. But that'll do it at the half. UDC is going to go into the locker room with the 11-7 lead. We'll come back with the start of the third quarter on the other side here, listening to UDC Firebird Lacrosse here on the UDC stream. Get ready for the start of the second half. UDC up 11-7. Taking a look at some of the numbers from halftime. UDC 27 shots. Davis and Elkins 18. UDC with a big grounder advantage. Ground balls 20-11 for UDC. Faceoffs for UDC as well. 12 of 19 versus 7 of 19 for Davis and Elkins. UDC, the clears have been pretty good as well. A little bit of an advantage there, +2. Both teams 3 for 3 for UDC and 1 for 1 for Davis and Elkins on clears. Extra man advantage, UDC has gone 1 for 3 with the extra man. Davis and Elkins 1 of 4. 7 saves for Thorne, the goaltender for Davis and Elkins, done a nice job. UDC's Matt Miller has 4 saves. UDC has forced 9 turnovers off Davis and Elkins, and just 5 UDC turnovers so far. For UDC, the top points man is Xander Torres, 2 assists and a goal. And there's Arthur Pornawat against Durek. And boy, there's a collision. What are we going to get out of that? It's got to be a push, right? Yeah. Got to be a push into UDC possession. So Carson Gregory will pick it up for UDC. Also, a good day for Joey Cote, who has a goal and 2 assists. He also has a 3-point game going. And Turner Allison with the 2 goals for UDC, and Eric Bacco also with a pair of goals for UDC. All right, this Jeffrey Vo, the exposition for UDC. Gets it across to Druin, right point-blank range, and a goal. So Druin on the board. His 5th of the season. Kyle Druin had 2 shots in the first half, but not a goal, but now a 12-7 UDC advantage. It's 31 seconds here into the second half of play. Kyle Druin with a UDC goal. The face-off is almost in the wing now because of the issues with the middle of the field with this rain that we've had here on the natural grass. Jurek able to win this one as he wades off. It's a good job putting that big body, protecting the ball. Gives it to Morrison, who flips it in front of it. It's lost and picked up and shot in goal. So there's the answer right away from Kennedy. So Trevor Kennedy gets on board. So both teams are even but playing one down because the penalties in the fight and ejections from the end of the first half. So if it looks like people are missing out there, it's because they are. So Mac Hidalgo against Kyle Durek here in the face-off circle, which again is it's kind of like the picking spots now that they can find. It's like you've been at the driving, one of those grass driving ranges looking for a good piece of grass to hit off of. Mac Hidalgo, oh, he had the advantage but lost it. Flipped it back, and can Gregory pick it up first? Or Durek just plays Gregory the body, but Hidalgo gets the ball, and he gets pushed out of bounds. And that's going to be a Davis and Elkins possession. Reset the shot clock, they say. Aiden Dwyer gets a touch in to Morrison, back to Dwyer. Here comes Morrison on the left side. He's already got a couple goals. Leon with a good defense. There's a shot. Boy, that's high. Buzzed past the post, or the crossbar, rather, and Matt Miller's head. Mullen Morrison already has a goal today. Make that 2 goals for Noel Morrison. He had back-to-back goals in the second. They flip it back, and could be a turnover, and it is. So, boy, that's another. I've got unofficially about 3 unforced turnovers there from Davis and Elkins. Here comes Turner Allison with a head of steam, going straight ahead. Quickly gets it ahead to Vo. Back to, Boyd, who gets the goal. What a nice tic-tac-toe passing from UDC. Allison to Vo to Boyd. So Jonathan Boyd gets his 3rd goal of the season. He missed a couple games this year, but back and on the scoreboard again. Makes it 13-8. 13:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. So Vo with the primary assist there. Turner Allison got that thing started. He probably could have kept it himself. So Kyle Cummings off the wing. Ball's behind. They don't see it. Xander Torres comes in and flips it up for UDC. They're going to play it back to Matt Miller. Trying to get the clear here. Miller's pretty good with the stick. Whips it ahead. He's got his man deep. That might be a little too far for Turner Allison. All the grass, it's not going to keep it in. No, Allison, great play. One-handed, keeps it in. So here comes Turner, crashing towards the cage. Throws it, but it's tipped away. And it's still loose, being contested. Can Boko get it? Yeah, Eric Bako gets it. Bako gets it for UDC, taking down the left side. Bako with some room, shoots it. Oh, blocked away by the goaltender, David Thorne. He's had a pretty active game, needless to say. But now a clear for Davis and Elkins. As they get it ahead, Aiden Dwyer got it in. Now the Morrison has it. He's waiting for the line change. Gets it up to Farnes. So Farnes flipped it over to the right wing, and it's Matthew Dick. Back over to McBee. So McBee from the top over to Farnes, back to Morrison, to McBee. Makes a play as Davis and Elkins spreads out UDC here. Everybody back to even strength now. Penalties are all over and served. So Farnes over to Dick. Here's Morrison thinking about the shot. Now he gets the shot. That's going to be high. But 17 left on the shot clock. Possession stays with Davis and Elkins. 11:45 to go here in the third quarter play. UDC looking to even their record at 3-3. Good defense there from Leon. What do we have to call? Crease violation, I believe. I don't know how you see it, but it'll be on Davis and Elkins. So UDC ball, brand new shot clock. Against Carson Gregory up here the near side. Gregory stops, spins, nice move. Flips it ahead to Cote. Cote getting hit by everybody. Getting hit by Rager. Back to Allison, to Xander Torres. Torres, nice quick pass to Vo up front. Vo spins around through the mud, thinks about shooting, but spins out with it, gets hit, and now we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a push on Davis and Elkins. So new shot clock for UDC in possession with 10:55 to go in the third. Well, the field is really choppy in front of that Davis and Elkins goal. Bo moved it over to Boyd, back to Torres. So UDC spreads out. Torres looking to go down the left side and shoot, and he does it. Goal, finds the back of the net. Xander Torres with another goal. So Torres at 10:39 left in the third. Puts the lead back to 5 for UDC. Again, worth mentioning, Xander Torres was a game-time decision, and a good decision it has been to see him out there. 2 goals. He had 16 on the season now. Got a couple of assists today as well. So Durick back in the face-off circle against Hidalgo. Kyle Cummings here on the wing. Kyle Cummings coming in. Gets a grounder. Perfectly played by Kyle Cummings off the wing. Gets it to Turner Allison, who hits his knees but gets back up. So Turner is going to take it in deep for UDC. Sends it across to Jonathan Boyd. Out to Aribi, Daniel Aribi. Aribi said go to the X, take it in. So Aribi's going to take it in. Waits for the zone to clear. Aribi bringing it around the goal in a hurry. Stops. Flips it back out to Turner quickly. Moves it over to Bako. Here comes Bako down the right side. Bako with a shot. Good save there. And picked up by Thorne somehow. But it's a good shot from Bako. Bako, though, good job. Eric Boko had a chance at it, but couldn't get it Now Morrison's going to bring it in. Davis and Elkins, the Senators in black. Right out front, a nice pass to Trevor Kennedy, who gets the easy goal. So Kennedy gets another one here in this third to cut it back to 14-9. So 9:28 left here in the third. Kennedy, got it from Morrison. Right out front. Durick and Hidalgo in the face-off circle. Pornawat with the win. He's back on the field. Gets it to Xander Torres. Torres quickly over to Boyd. Boyd to Cote. Joey Cote got a goal today. He's got 12 already in the young campaign. Here comes Jacob Saunders, the head of steam. Saunders flips it down. Oh, a little too far for Cote. UDC turnover. Hate to see that. 9:01 to go here in the third. Firebirds hold on to a 5-goal lead. Senators, though, have been persistent. They're not going away easily. Safarnis looking for help. Gets it ahead. With time to spare to Matthew Dick. Dick gets it ahead to Kennedy, who's going to take it into the right side. Get Carson Gregory on him. Kennedy gets it back to Matthew Dick. Over here to Sarfanis with save, though, from Matt Miller. Miller just jumps on the, covers the ball up. Quickly flips it over to Carson Gregory. Back over to Saunders. Saunders going to try to beat a double team. Oh, gets it taken away. Here comes the Senators in a hurry. Morrison's going to fire, and he's going to miss. But it's going to stay with the Senators. Kennedy out to Dick. Moves over Sarfanis. There's a Dwyer flipping it over to Kennedy behind the goal. Kennedy tried to wrap it around. Instead passes it forward and misses his man. And that's a Dwyer chasing, and we're going to get a crease violation on Davis and Elkins. So UDC ball. Out of that, Jacob Saunders looking for some options. Throws it back to Matt Miller. Miller quickly ahead to Druin. Oh, bad pass. It's going to go. It's going to die. And picked up by Druin. So the benefits of grass fields in the mud as Druin gets it to X. That's where Turner Allison is with 57 on the clock. Out to Boyd, who's going to throw it out here front to Xander Torres. Eric Boko and Torres alternating spots over to Druin. UDC continue to spread up the Davis and Elkins defense. UDC now at 30 on the clock as trying to get this set organized. Boko tries the left side. He slips. Oh, loses the ball. And Turf got him. Really good ride by UDC, but no, they're going to get a slash. I think on Joey Cote. Yeah, Joey Cote is going to go to the box with 6:34 to go here in this third. So Cote's out, and a man advantage coming up now for just a 30-second penalty, though. They call a hold on Cote, 30 seconds. So Dwyer gets it started, back over to Kennedy, back to Dwyer. There's Durick who's going to fire. Wow. Can't give him space. He's got that big shot. And it is a 14-10 game now. 16:24 left in the third, so not going to be easy to put away Davis and Elkins every time UDC appears to get a little bit of breathing room. Senators chip away. Had it up by as many as 6 in this quarter at 14-8, but since then it's been a 2-0 Davis and Elkins run. So McBee in the faceoff circle, Bryce McBee this time against Mac Hidalgo. Excuse me, against Pornawat. Pornawat loses his stick. Now it's going to be a Davis and Elkins ball. McBee moves it to Sarfanis. Morrison faked the shot, sends it to the X. Kolodka, sophomore, moves it over. A Dwyer, back to Morrison. Morrison's going to take the screen. Over to Dwyer. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Here comes Morrison firing and saved. Miller saw that cleanly, right into the webbing. So Matt Miller, nice save there. Flips it ahead to Gerald Adolph. Back to Miller. Miller's got to hurry. He's out of the crease. He's got a man coming on him. He gets taken out, and that's going to be a penalty. Hit him high. It's going to be UDC's going to man up here. Coach Colbert taking exception with the whistle being blown because UDC still had the ball. So even though the pass was muffed, they still had the best chance of possession, it looked like. Possession had not changed, is what the rule says. Nonetheless, it's going to be Nolan Morrison in the box. Unnecessary roughness for a minute. For the high shot on Matt Miller. Miller had thrown the ball, and then he took him out. He hit him high, too. That's the other part of it. So 1 minute at the start of the 5:20 mark, so they'll have it until 4:20 with a man advantage. UDC, see if they can get something going here. Drop by Boyd. Boyd gets it back. Quickly over to Boko. Hansberry. Flipping it over to Cote. Back out to Druin. Reby to Druin. Cote. Quick pass. And shot from Boyd this high and wide, but closest to the ball they're going to say was Allen. Tyson Allen with a hustle gets Davis and Elkins the ball. Senators possession, 4:45 left in the third. About 20 seconds left on the penalty. There's a quick clear to Durick. Kyle Durick gets it in, and that's going to be the end of the penalty. We're back to even. Well, excuse me, 3 seconds. Now we're even. A little ahead of the count there. All right, so now we're even strength. Davis and Elkins with the ball down by 4. Aiden Dwyer sends it across to Kolodka. Tava Kolodka back to George Safarnis. Quickly behind the goal to Kennedy. He's got a couple goals. There's a save by Miller. But the deflection goes back to the Senators. And there's a shot from point-blank range from Durick. You can't give him that kind of time and space. Durick, another goal. Big face-off man has been more than a face-off man for Davis and Elkins. 3:44 to go. That's 3 straight goals for Davis and Elkins after being down by 6. with the largest margin, tying the largest margin in this game. They have ripped off 3 in a row. This happened earlier in the game, too, where Davis and Elkins was down 10-4, ripped off 3 straight goals, made it 10-7. Then UDC came back with a 2-0 run of their own. See if they can do it here. As Macaldago beats McBee on the faceoff. Oh, but he loses possession in the mud. Picked up by the Senators. George Serfanis quickly ahead to Morrison. Morrison's going to bring it out, waiting for the line change. Gets it over to Dick, who just got on the field, and Durek, who just scored the goal, back on the field as well. Why not, with the way he's operating so far? He's already got a hat trick today. From around the goal, blocked away. Good defense there by UDC as Kalatka tried to get in there. Excellent defense and hustle on the back end by UDC to get the possession back. 3:05 left here in the third. Quickly out to Adolph. Excuse me, to Futrell. Adolph's been ejected. Futrell. Pass is tipped, but Josh Segura, he's going to get it across in plenty of time. Segura, he's got really good wheels. Takes it down in the corner. Flip it back to X, where Cote is waiting for it. The X position. Cote, nice move. Now the defense collapses. Who's he got? He's got Boyd. Back to Xander Torres, who's back out in the game. Torres kind of been on a pitch count today, but still has a couple goals and a couple assists. See that left knee wrap he has. Turner Allison looking to be let loose. He's already got a few goals. Here comes a third from Turner Allison. Turner Allison makes it 15-11 UDC, ending the 3-0 run. So Turner Allison gets another one. Trying to count up Turner's goals here. I think maybe he's just got 2. I might have been premature and said he had 3. So Turner Allison. No, he has 3. That is his 3rd goal. So I thought he had 2 at halftime. So 3 for Turner today. He's got the hat trick as well. He's answered Durek's hat trick. UDC, another possession. 2:06 to go and counting here in the first. Torres gets it after getting flipped from by Hidalgo. UDC getting some fresh middies out there as Turner Allison, the goal scorer, back on the field. Cote back out there with Torres as well. Torres takes it to X, flips it over to Jonathan Boyd. We've seen more Boyd today than we have in the last few games. Good to see. Cote back to Turner. Turner, uniform's dirty, got 3 goals. And he's got another shot at a 4th goal, and he gets it. Turner Allison on fire. It's a 16-11. As quickly as UDC gave up 3, they've gotten 2 back here in less than 30 seconds. The 4 goals in the day for Turner Allison, senior. 11 on the season. He is making it happen for UDC when they needed him to. Carson Gregory here on the near side wing. Cote on the far side wing. Durek back in the face-off circle against Pornawat. Pornawat, though, flips it ahead and gets a win. Quickly to Boko. Boko towards the goal. Shoots it low and goal. So UDC now has ripped off 3 straight. After Davis and Elkins had ripped off 3 straight. So UDC has built it back to a 6-goal lead. 1:28 left in the third. Firebirds on fire, and I believe that's 3 for Boko as well. It is Boko who had 2 early goals, so the 3rd and 4th goal for UDC. Now the 17th goal of the day for UDC. Gonna need an accountant before the day's over to keep track of all this. Hansberry picks it up after the flip from Pornawat on the face-off win, so Pornawat's really been good today. The face-off circle, Aribe in the corner. He's already scored today. Druin. Back to Jeffrey Vo. Come back on the field. UDC looking to maybe get another one or two with the way they've been scoring before the end of this period. So 1 minute left, under a minute now here in the third. UDC with the matching the largest lead. They've had 3 6-goal leads in this game. Druin, oh, he just loses it in the webbing, but here comes the rebound of Boyd, and now UDC with their largest lead of the game. So Boyd back in a big way today. He's got a pair of goals. And we got 45 seconds left still in this third quarter. UDC get another face-off win here. Might have the chance to add to the 7-goal advantage. Portawat flips it behind his legs, and there's Jacob Saunders with a clean grounder pickup. Saunders throws it ahead to Uribe. Uribe going towards the goal, attacking, shooting. Oh, the wide open net misses as the goalie came out, but UDC's going to be closest to the ball. Good hustle from Boyd. So 25 seconds to go to UDC trying to add to their largest lead of the game of 7. 20 seconds now. They got to be aware of the clock. Vo over to X. That's where Uribe is. Uribe just looking at the clock now. He's going to make a run at it. He gets by his initial man. There's the shot, but that's on the wrong side of the net. And it's just going to be thrown ahead by Thorne, but still enough time. Miller is going to catch it on the bounce, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. Wow. Oh, they gave a goal. Wow, right before the end of the quarter. Miller, the ball flipped out of his webbing, and it looked like it might have gone right before the horn. Unbelievable. That's a goal for the goalie, Thorne. So David Thorne, the goalie, just scored for Davis and Elkins to end the quarter. And of course, we got no replay to go to here. Unbelievable. So we're going to start the fourth quarter with a goalie goal right before the quarter. The misplay from Miller costs UDC. So it's 18-12 going to the fourth. We'll take a quick timeout. Back here at UDC, Scott Jackson with you, getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. A 18-12 UDC lead. They had their largest lead of 7 goals, but a goal from David Thorne, the junior goalie of Davis and Elkins, as time expired, cuts it back down to 6. So Mac Hidalgo in the faceoff circle against Bryce McBee. Hidalgo wins it, and ball sticks in the webbing, and that's illegal procedure in UDC. So we switch sides. UDC going right to left in the white, and Davis and Elkins, the Senators, going left to right in the black and the red trim. It's Davis and Elkins. Durek has been a big goal scorer today. He's got 3. There's Morrison trying the left side. Morrison's been really effective out there today. And here comes Durek. It's low, but Carson Gregory, good defense by Gregory to wait him off. Carson's strong. You match that strength. It's in low to the ground. And there's a ball that gets knocked loose, and deflected. I don't know if Miller got a piece of that or that was a post or what it was, but nonetheless, UDC dodges one there, but new shot clock for Davis and Elkins, but UDC with the lead. 14 minutes left here in the fourth. Kolodka passes it in the middle, and it's picked up, and Zerfanis is able to keep it over to Morrison. Boy, people are slipping and sliding. It's a mess in front of the crease out there in the middle of the field. There's some defense from Xavier Harrison. A big save from Miller. So he dodges one there, and shot from Kolodka. Only 43 left in the shot clock. Coming around the corner was a Dwyer. Now he flips it back to Sarfanis, who shoots wide. Excuse me, that was Dick, 15, not O'Dwyer. Dwyer is not out there at the moment. Nice move off the ground from Kolodka. He can't get to his shot, though. Good defense from Harris. And there's a shot from way out. That's going to be high. The riser from Kennedy. It was blocked by Miller, but a new shot clock because that was on goal. So Derek will get the restart for the Senators. Just a couple minutes, about to be a couple minutes into this fourth quarter. 18-12, UDC trying to secure their third lead of the season, or third win of the season, with the lead, but there's a goal for the Senators. Matthew Dick able to get it in, and now that's 2 straight goals for Davis and Elkins. UDC can't let up here. Davis and Elkins done a good job slowing down runs because UDC was on one. Had a 4-0 run going to the end of the period, and literally with a second left, Thorne just a Hail Mary. It was misplayed by Miller. Gets them back on the board, and now they've added to that here in the early part of the fourth with 13:01 to go here in regulation. See if UDC can come up with one. Hidalgo had the win. He gets pushed from behind, or are they going to call maybe an offhand play on Hidalgo? Kind of got that offhand to keep the defender off of him. So McBee with possession for Davis and Elkins. Defense going to have to step up here for UDC and get the possession back. George Sarfanis, seen a lot of him here, as well as Nolan Morrison, who has it now. Got Kyle Durek on the left wing. Over here on the right wing is Tyler Kolodka. Matthew Dick, who scored the last goal back in the game, getting it over to Kolodka, back to Dick. Dick try the right side, getting pushed off by Boko. Boko slips. A lot of slipping out there. Durek, you don't want to give him too much space. Here comes Gregory on him. Gregory does a good job of holding him off. There's a turnover picked up by Josh Segura. Segura looking for the green space. He's got wheels. He's across the midfield stripe, and he's going to flip it ahead to Jeffrey Vo. So UDC can settle here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Turner Allison to Jeffrey Vo as they get the line change out. Swip it over to Boyd, who flips it over to Xander Torres. Eric Boko up from the top. Over to Turner Allison. Turner faking the pass and back to Boko as he redirects it. It's a 52 on the clock. UDC with the 18-13 lead, 11 and a half now left. Clock down to 40. Here comes Xander Torres on the left side. Xander trying to get that strong hand. He fights through, and he scores! He goes 5-hole on Thorne. And that, I believe, is 3 for Torres today. He didn't start the game, but it certainly could be finishing it for UDC. He's kind of on a pitch count today, coming off that knee injury from the last game. But Xander Torres has been a big part of this UDC lead now, which is back up to 6, 19-13. So Torres with the hat trick today. He's got 3. Turner Allison's got 3 for UDC as well. Boyd's got a pair. Boko also has a hat trick. Should mention that. So Torres' 17th goal of the season was an important one there for UDC as they stop the bleeding a little bit. And another face-off win for Pornawat over McBee. Pornawat's going to head up the right side with it. Waits for the contact, flips it ahead. Oh, dangerous pass, but Druin is able to scoop it up. Gets the touch into Turner Allison. Turner swings it over behind to the X to Vo. Vo quickly gets it out to Boyd as they're trying to keep it hot here, although Boyd's going to hold it up for a minute, wait for the line change. Out to Kyle Druin. Druin does a good job of catching the low pass. Druin up the left alley. He's going to shoot, but it's a save by Thorne. Low shot seen in by Thorne. Thorne He's let 19 in, but he's had a lot of saves, too. He's been under fire. UDC's got a lot of shots on goal today. Here's Morrison being chased by Carson Gregory. Gregory does a good job to take away the angle, but here comes Durek with a head of steam. Heads up, here he comes. He's a bull in a china closet. Knocked away. Good defense from the long sticks there by UDC, but we got a whistle. What's the call? Might have a push. They say reset the shot clock. Yeah, it was a push on UDC, so a possession stays with Davis and Elkins. No penalties per se, but shouldn't say anybody's going to man up. And there's Dick getting to his left hand and a goal. His second of the quarter. Get it back to a 5-goal cushion. 5-goal deficit, I should say, for the Davis and Elkins side of it. Arthur Pornawat against Bryce McBee here. It's a big one for Pornawat. Segura on the far side of the field, here on the near side of the wing with a long stick is Futrell. UDC needs to get possessions here. Keep it away from Davis and Elkins. Futrell's able to scoop it up. Nicely done. Off the wing, and he's going to rush back. Get the line change in as Turner Allison has it. He's going to run to the corner with it. Flips it back to Jonathan Boyd. Boyd waiting to see who gets out there. Gets to Boko. Boko to Jacob Saunders. Haven't seen Saunders in a while. Here's Saunders up top. Joey Cote. Jeffrey Vo being chased. Back up to Boko. Boko now shoots a gap. He shoots the ball, but it's saved by Thorne. 10 minutes and counting left in regulation. It's just a 5-goal game. Davis and Elkins certainly capable as they get it into Morrison. Here's Dick, who's got 2 goals in this period alone. Some good defense here from UDC. Cote on Dick. They move it across to Sarfanis. To Durek. He's got a shorty on him. He sees it. He's going to try to bully Saunders. Gets by him, but Carson Gregory quickly in front of him. There's a shot from point-blank range that goes wide. Trying to see who that was. Trevor Kennedy had snuck in there. Ball stays in, so it's kept in. Goes to Dick. Again, he's got the shorty Cote on him if he wants to try to take him. Instead, he moves it over to Morrison, who flips it a high shot. Here's Durek with a low shot that's blocked. Ouch. That is taken one for the team by Futrell, who is still down. And, I mean, Durek brings it fast, and they're going to stop the clock with 9:01 to go. We're going to see if Futrell's okay. Whew. Yeah, he took that one pretty good. The scars those lacrosse balls leave don't go away quickly either. Kyle Cummings is going to replace Futrell. He's just having a hard time getting up right now. Like he took it in the gut. No matter where you take it, it stings. There's just not a lot of padding in lacrosse uniforms, besides the shoulder pads and the gloves and the elbow pads. The defenders sometimes, they take it. They don't have much choice, so he's going to head to the locker room. UDC's already down a couple poles now, so Adolph's out from the ejection from earlier. And Futrell now out, so Kyle Cummings comes in the game for UDC. And all these possessions are important, obviously, for Davis and Elkins. The Senators down by 5 goals, 19-14 with 9 minutes to go. It's the shorties and the deep holes have got to do a good job here for UDC. Nice move by Morrison to get to his strong hand and scores as he crosses up Cummings. And suddenly it's a 4-goal deficit. .8:53 left. So 8:43 left. So they're going to get to 8:43 left. And suddenly a 4-goal game. So Arthur Pornawat big possession coming up. Pornawat against McBee. Pornawat with a big face-off win, although everybody's coming in after him. He flips it over to Xander Torres. So UDC needed that possession. They could use some clock here and a goal. Boyd over to Boko. Boko waiting for Druin to get on the field. Druin, Torres, Boko, the middies, the attack. Vo, Boyd, and Turner Allison, although, again, pretty interchangeable at this point. Boko moving towards the goal. Backs it up, 49 seconds counting left on the shot clock. Boko takes it to X. Little stop-start move. Looking for an option. He gets to Turner Allison, who shoots it a little wide, but that's all right. Jeffrey Vo, closest to the ball with 35 to go on the clock for UDC. 7:55 on the game clock. Vo doesn't like that ball. He wants to get a new one. Gets it to Turner Allison. He's already got a hat trick. Turner actually has 4 goals, trying to add to his tally today. There's a shot that's going to be wide. UDC's going to run it out, and they do. Xander Torres gets it. 18 on the clock. They got to get one in the next 15 seconds now, because we're down to 15 on the clock, on goal, or preferably in the goal. Here comes Xander Torres. Headed up to a strong hand. He gets hit in the head. Xander switches hands in front, gets a quick pass, and there's a penalty going to be coming up here. It's going to be a penalty on Davis and Elkins. UDC should be going a man up. He's got 19. The push. So, big opportunity here for UDC. They needed that as the clock was about to expire. As Clay Messenger gets hit for the penalty. 7:16 to go. UDC will have a man advantage. See if they can take advantage of it. Aribi comes out with Hansberry, Cote, Boyd, and Boko for UDC. 7:16 left in the game. UDC with the lead. Davis and Elkins has done a good job to keep it close. 30-second penalty, so UDC only going to have to operate as they're kind of letting the clock burn here. And they move it to Druin. UDC is just going to use this time to use this time. They're not going to try to make anything happen. So now back to even strength. UDC now going to run the offense. 35 to go on the clock. Here comes Boko. 30 now on the shot clock. Eric Boko getting to his strong hand. Quick pass to Uribe. Shot, but saved by Boyd. Or by Thorne, excuse me. Thorne with a big save. Quickly gets it ahead. The man who just got out of the box, Messenger, but he loses it. Uribe chasing him, but Messenger's going to be able to get it across midfield with 6:18 to go. Davis and Elkins got to move quickly here. Down by 4 goals. Still a lot of time, though. UDC now on the defense, and there's going to be a penalty coming up on UDC. Oh, last thing you can have right now. I'm trying to get another one. Xavier Harris defending. Waiting off Kolodka. Kolodka gets to his strong hand, passes it forward, and throws it away, but there's a penalty coming up with 5:52 to go, offside on UDC. UDC not handled the line change well. Got hit with an offside, so Joey Cote is the culprit. So with 5:52 left in the game, a 30-second penalty coming up here for Davis and Elkins. They're trying to chip away at this 4-goal lead. Now they'll get a chance to do it with a man advantage. Quickly moving it. Dick swings it over to Zafarnis. Here's Durek. Oh, he loses it. Picked up by Segura. Segura's got wheels. Oh, yeah, Segura's got the corner. Segura is in. He's got the touch. And then some for UDC. He's going to run the corner. We got a timeout by Coach Colbert. Great play by Segura and the defense to knock that ball loose from Durick, who was getting ready to pin one at Matt Miller. So 5:31 left. Timeout, UDC possession. They'll have 72 seconds of a shot clock left as well. Like to get a couple insurance goals here if you're the Firebirds. Still a lot of time left. UDC trying to run the record to 3-3. Davis and Elkins trying to get their first one of the season. They are 0-2 thus far. Losses to Seton Hill and Jawan. This game is part of an ECC GMAC Challenge Cup, which apparently is going to be a thing starting next season. Davis and Elkins from the Great Midwest Athletic Conference. The program's been in existence for 5 seasons now. Year 2 for head coach Evan Merrill. So out of the timeout, UDC with 5:31 left and 72 on the shot clock. We'll have Boyd, Boko, Turner Allison, Druin, and Xander Torres out there offensively. Cote is still in the box, so they're trying to kill this penalty off. Shouldn't have much more to kill. You wouldn't think, but we'll see. I think maybe like 15 seconds left, perhaps. So Boko gets hit from behind, loses the ball. Oh, no. But he picks it back up. Boko so smooth to get that back, and a brand-new shot clock now for UDC. Boko's going to shoot it shorthanded, but that's the end of the penalty. We're back to even strength, and here comes a transition opportunity for Aiden O'Dwyer, who's now using a long stick, flips it ahead. And a turnover. Boy, what a costly turnover potentially. It's not over yet. Torres gets it, though, yes. UDC could use the clock here if they want, which they didn't do last time. Oh, boy, Druin, if he'd turned around, he was by himself. But right now the clock probably just as important as the goals. Still a lot of time. Again, 19:15 UDC. 4:40 to go, 65 on the clock. Boko probably shouldn't have taken the shot he had earlier, but had a good look. There's still a lot of time left on the clock at that point, so UDC just wants to be smart with it while still running their offense. Here comes Cote. He's got his man to slip quickly up to Jacob Saunders. Oh, Saunders loses it, though. And here comes Davis and Elkins with a run out. Running ahead is Dick. Gets it to Morrison. Morrison over to George Stefanis. Quickly ahead to Kennedy. And back out to Dick with under 4 minutes. Excuse me, that's Stefanis. There's Dick with under 4 minutes to go. A 19-15 UDC lead, but Davis and Elkins with the ball. And there's a shot and a goal. Oof. Getting a little too close for comfort here for UDC as Dick gets his third in the quarter to make it 19-16. 3:44 left. UDC can't get complacent here. Boy, this game gets close. You just think about that strange goal at the end of the third quarter by goalie David Thorne. Just threw it ahead, and Miller misplayed it. And literally his time expired. It went in the goal. It's a big goal. Here comes Durick, the big fella, against Mac Hidalgo. Hidalgo flips it back, and Turner Allison eats up the grounder. And two guys hit the deck for Davis and Elkins as Turner Allison gets it in for the Firebirds. Turner Allison, 4 goals in the day, 3:30 to go. A fifth would be nice here if you're rooting for UDC as he throws it back to Druin. Druin gets it back to Turner. Turner says, clear out. So 3:15 going. Still 55 left on the clock. Still a lot of time left in the game. Just a 3-goal lead for UDC. Turner Allison back out to Boko. Over to Cote, puts it in to Torres. Back to Cote. 35 left on the clock. Turner Allison with Sarfanis on him. 30 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Make that 25. Now, game clock's at 2:45. So you can take it down to about 2:24-ish. Just on a burned shot clock. Actually, less than that, 2:20. Nice move by Turner to get loose for a second. Gets it across to Vo. Misses Vo with 10 seconds left. They're going to call that a shot? It's a deflection, so it's going to stay with UDC, but only 7 left on the clock and 2:23 in the game clock. So they can take it down to about 2:16. Here goes Vo, right towards the goal. Hits a post, new clock. New clock as Boko tries to run it down for UDC, and he does. Reset UDC, that's huge. 80-second shot clock with 2:12 to go and a 3-goal lead, and most importantly, possession. Boko runs it down. He's going to take it to X. They're going to have to start double teaming. Davis and Elkins, you got to think they're going to send out double teams at some point. Try to get this ball back. Boko towards the goal, quickly fires it out. Oh, to Cote and through the. Well, you don't have to double team if you're going to give one back. Oh, boy. 1:55 to go. And UDC's got to defend here. Up by 3 goals, but Davis and Elkins, chance to chip away at it here. Slip it on the ground. Was Kolodka. Good defense from Harris, who tips it. Oh, there was some space there for Morrison if he could have got to it. Miller can't stop it, and another Dick goal. That's 4 in the quarter for number 15 to make it a 2-goal game with just 1:31 left. UDC's got to take care of the ball. Need another goal would be helpful as well. So Dick, who did not score until this fourth quarter, has 4 goals in the quarter. And single-handedly brought back Davis and Elkins. Got to give credit to Matthew Dick, the senior, for the Senators. Huge face-off here against Durek for Pornawat. Pornawat gets it back to Turner Allison, who gets pushed from behind. We're going to get a call or what? Let's see, we got the refs blowing whistles. And they're going to call it on UDC somehow. And now, unbelievable. A penalty, I think, on Turner Allison for arguing the missed call. Wow. 1:24 left. And UDC. Unsportsmanlike on Turner Allison. 1:24 left. I totally get his frustration. That was a horrible call. No other way to put it. This is a horrible call. 1 minute for Turner, and UDC only up by 2 goals here. This is a great opportunity for Davis and Elkins. Dick quickly into Serfanis. To Durek. Again, UDC hold on. 1:18 to go. 2-goal lead. But, oh, a great chance and another goal from Morrison right up front, and it's a 1-goal game, just like that, with 1:12 to go. And that is an unreleasable penalty as well, adding insult to injury. So just a complete meltdown here in the fourth. So you can't stress the importance of face-off and possession for UDC. A win in the face-off, they could burn the clock out potentially, if they take care of the ball, which has at times been a challenge. But a face-off win for the Senators would be huge here for them as they're down by the goal and they need another. So Durek against Pornawat. Pornawat trying to get the win. And he does! Pornawat, clean face-off, but he loses it. Getting up, and Durek has it, loses it. Torres fighting for it. Everybody's fighting for it. And in the end, it's a possession for the Senators. And Marco Ranka, who's going to shoot, but it's going to be saved by Miller, who runs it out. You got to give that to Miller. Oh, my goodness. Apparently not. So Miller's got to hurry and get back in the goal, and quickly, here come the Senators down a goal. Morrison looking to beat Torres. He's going to his strong hand. It's off the crossbar. It's saved. Can Leon run it down? No, he can't. Sarfanis has it. 44 left in the game. UDC hanging on, and we got a timeout. 40 seconds left, and it's a timeout called, wow, by Davis and Elkins, the Senators. Whew. A lot going on here. Turner Allison still in the box. UDC shorthanded. Unsportsmanlike. And just seconds remaining on that penalty. And certainly the clock at this point for UDC can't move fast enough. You're Davis and Elkins. Obviously, you got to move quickly as well. So out of the timeout, see what UDC can get going defensively. Of course, it has been a huge fourth quarter for Davis and Elkins. Came into the quarter down 18-11, or excuse me, 18-12, and have outscored UDC in this quarter by 6 goals to 1. So UDC just 1 goal in the quarter. That was Xander Torres' goal some 11 minutes ago. Four goals from Dick in the quarter, 2 from Morrison. Lowell Morrison and Matthew Dick have been the two go-to guys here. Of course, Durek always capable. The big face-off man who's also a really good midi when he's out there as well. A sniper. All right, so 38 seconds left. Davis and Elkins will have possession in the corner. Morrison will start there. UDC is going to have Leone, Futrell, Harris, Segura, and Gregory. So 30 seconds left. Clock's moving. Here's Morrison from behind the goal. Morrison tries to wrap here off the post. Deflects out. Picked up, though. Kept possession alive by, and there's a Dwyer. He slips, falls down. Here's going to be a shot from way out. That's going to be wide. Does Miller get to it? He does. Miller gets to it with 19 to go. And look, UDC doesn't need to clear here. You have a 20-second clear clock in Lacrosse, so they don't even need to clear. I mean, Gregory, he's got to catch it first and foremost, which he does. Just got to run, just takes his time. 10 gets it over Segura. Segura somehow gets out of trouble. Segura's got wheels. He's got it in the clear. It's 5-4. There's a penalty, and it's going to go on Davis and Elkins. That's going to be the game. UDC wins it as time has now expired. Yes. Woo! UDC holds on to beat Davis and Elkins 19-18 to improve to 3-3 on the season. What a win. So Saturday back here at high noon against Georgian Court for UDC, trying to get above 500. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks to everybody here on the UDC stream for making it happen. UDC TV, Scott Jackson saying so long till Saturday when you see it noon here on from Firebird Stadium here on UDC stream.